Choosing between the Canon EOS C50 and the Nikon Z6 III comes down to what you make and how you work. Both cameras aim at creators who want strong video performance, but they take different roads to get there. The Canon C50 is a compact cinema EOS body designed first and foremost for filmmakers who want internal RAW, open-gate recording, and a cinema-style workflow in a small package. The Nikon Z6 III is a hybrid full-frame mirrorless that sits between enthusiast stills work and serious video, offering fast autofocus, a newly designed partially stacked sensor for higher readout speed, and flexible recording options that appeal to run-and-gun shooters who still need strong photo capability. In short, the C50 is a purpose-built cinema tool with features tuned for controlled video production, while the Z6 III is a do-everything body that brings big video chops into a stills-friendly package. Look first at sensors and basic video performance. Canon's C50 uses a 32-megapixel full-frame sensor and Canon's Cinema RAW light system to enable what Canon calls open-gate recording, essentially using the full 3:2 sensor area for very wide, flexible framing and very high-resolution RAW captures, commonly referenced as around 6.9 to 7K in Canon's materials. That approach gives filmmakers more room to reframe, stabilize, or conform to different aspect ratios in post without losing detail. Nikon's Z6 III uses a 24.5-megapixel, partially stacked sensor. The stacking and faster readout reduce rolling shutter and let Nikon offer oversampled 4K, 6K NRAW/ProRes RAW recording options and reliable high frame rate performance. The C50's higher native megapixel count and open gate RAW make it more attractive when you need the extra resolution and post flexibility, while the Z6 III's sensor design aims to balance image quality with lower rolling shutter and fast readout for mixed shooting. When it comes to codecs and recording workflows, the cameras again appeal to different users. The C50 is a cinema camera through and through. It records 12-bit cinema RAW light internally, supports Canon log profiles, and offers a range of professional codecs and XF recording formats. This means color grading latitude and a post-friendly workflow that larger productions will appreciate. The Z6 III supports NRAW and ProRes RAW, depending on workflow choices, and can record internally in high-quality codecs with oversampled 4K/60p or 6K workflows. Nikon's approach is more hybrid, offering cinematic quality RAW options and easier delivery codecs in the same body. If your pipeline is heavy on color grading and mastering, Canon's Cinema RAW light and open-gate capture give the C50 an edge. If you need flexible delivery formats and simpler in-camera options alongside RAW, the Z6 III is a robust choice. Autofocus, stabilization, and practical shooting features shape daily use more than RAW specs. The Canon C50 relies on dual-pixel CMOS AF2, which is a proven system for smooth, reliable subject tracking in video and stills. However, Canon positioned the C50 as a camera that does not include in-body image stabilization, IBIS. So stabilization must come from lenses, gimbals, or post. Nikon's Z6 III brings an advanced autofocus system with multi-subject detection and eye/face tracking improvements, and its sensor/processing combination helps when shooting both stills and moving subjects. Importantly, the Z6 III includes in-body stabilization. The Z6 line historically includes IBIS, which helps handheld work and can reduce the need for external stabilizers. For solo shooters and run-and-gun setups, the Z6 III's AF and IBIS make life easier. For controlled cinema shoots where external stabilization and rigs are standard, the C50's excellent AF and RAW options remain compelling. Ergonomics, audio, and I/O are where the C50 leans into professional video needs. Canon built the C50 as a compact cinema rig with a top handle that accepts XLR audio modules, multiple mounting points, and a design that's easy to cage and expand. The articulated touchscreen and cinema-oriented controls let shooters switch quickly between photo and video menus, and Canon included pro video features such as waveform and LUT support to fit a color-managed workflow. The Z6 III, being a hybrid mirrorless, has a more traditional camera body with an EVF and a full complement of stills controls. It's comfortable for photographers and videographers who need a single camera for both types of work. Audio on the Z6 III is solid for a mirrorless, but if you need built-in professional XLR inputs without additional modules, the C50's design and accessories are more cinema-focused. Choose the body that matches how often you'll rely on rigs, external audio, and pro monitoring. Low light, dynamic range, and color science affect the look of footage without touching a dial. Canon's dual-base ISO implementation on the C50, reported as around 806,400 in its cinema modes, gives strong low-light performance and the latitude to choose cleaner base levels depending on shooting needs. Canon Log also preserves highlights and shadows for grading. Nikon's Z6 III provides a modern tonal response with strong dynamic range and a sensor that performs well up to usable high ISOs. Nikon's X-Speed processing and newer algorithms aim to keep noise under control while preserving color. In practice, the C50 will give filmmakers more raw latitude and open gate detail to push in post, while the Z6 III offers reliable high ISO performance and a flexible look straight from camera when you don't plan heavy grading. If your projects require heavy color grading and highlight recovery, C50 RAW files are the stronger starting point. Price, ecosystem, and final use cases often decide a purchase. The C50 arrives as a purpose-built cinema camera that is competitive against small cinema bodies like Sony's FX line. Its price is positioned to attract filmmakers who want raw and open-gate features without moving to larger, heavier cinema rigs. The Z6 III slots into Nikon's growing Z ecosystem, which means you can tap into a wide range of lenses, adapters, and hybrid accessories while keeping a camera that is equally at home on commercial shoots or travel assignments. If you are shooting dramas, shorts, or commercial video where internal RAW and open gate framing are primary requirements, the C50 makes a lot of sense. If you need a single camera that will do weddings, photo assignments, corporate video, and serious filmmaking without changing systems, the Z6 III is the more versatile workhorse. Both cameras represent modern thinking about image making, but from different starting lines. The Canon EOS C50 is a compact cinema tool that gives filmmakers internal RAW, open gate capture, and a workflow designed for post-heavy graded projects. Your choice should hinge on the stories you tell and the way you work. Go C50 for cinema-first control and maximum grading latitude. Choose Z6 III for hybrid flexibility, better in-body stabilization, and a system that keeps serving both photo and video needs.